We're very fortunate tonight to have one of our very special wish children here with us, Matt Milligan, who has come all the way from the west coast of Florida to tell us about his wish, which was a trip to the National Geographic headquarters in Washington, D.C. So without further ado, Matt, could you come up and join me?
Thank you. Good evening. I'm so happy to be here. I would like to start this evening off by saying thanks for having me here tonight. It is a true honor to be able to speak and share with all of you my wish. I never in a million years thought I would stand in front of a crowd of professional athletes, coaches, and role models. Little did I know. For those of you who don't know me, I would like to start off by telling you a little bit about myself. It all started when I was born blue and not breathing. I spent 5 days in the intensive care unit, and at the age of 2, I was diagnosed with ataxic cerebral palsy, which affects my fine motor skills. The doctors didn't know if I would walk, run, or even ride a bike, but I proved them wrong. I learned to ride a bike even with no hands. Skateboard, I skate, and I even played goalie for a roller hockey league. Little did the doctors know that at age 9, I would complete a 15.2-mile run to raise money for Special Olympics, and I continue to do that every year. My most recent challenge, a movement disorder, developed on my 15th birthday. What a gift, huh? It makes the right side of my body lock up and move funny. I just tell people I'm dancing. I don't let these challenges stand in my way, and I stay strong knowing that God will guide me. And I hold tight to Philippians 4:13, which says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I have a passion for photography, which all started when I was 9. My brother was graduating from airborne jump school at Fort Benning, Georgia, and my parents just got the new top-of-the-line digital camera. So I'm like, hey, could I use your old 35 millimeter? They're like, sure, what the heck? We got the new stuff, you know. We're cool. So turns out I came back from the graduation with better pictures than they did. Even though these fine motor skill problems can make it my photography more challenging, I strive to capture beautiful photos and share them with others. Along with my photography, I have published a book and created 2 photo DVDs. I'm sure you're all curious to know how my wish came about, so let me get into that. A little over 2 years ago at one of my art shows, I was approached by Joe Apicina about a wish. This is such an incredible blessing. It was a journey from the beginning because I kept changing my wish. My wish granters were very patient with me, even though I was probably driving them insane, changing my mind constantly. Finally, I got it right. My true wish was to meet the editor of National Geographic. After 1 year in the making, on April 10th of this past year, I departed to Washington, D.C. for a trip of a lifetime. There are not enough words to describe my experience while in D.C. It was mind-blowing. Wow, what a year worth waiting for. At Nat Geo, I was introduced to Kathy Moran, the senior editor of Natural History. She spent a great amount of time with me, showing me techniques they use for the magazine and also critiquing my work. She gave me pointers on how to accomplish my dream of becoming a photographer for Nat Geo. While there, I also got a tour of the shop where they make all the gadgets. So they're showing us all the gadgets they make there. They have RC helicopters that they attach cameras to and stuff. And while they were there, the guy who runs the shop was showing me these trigger boxes they use like in Africa trying to shoot lions or tigers. They'll have tripwires leading up to these boxes, and the camera will be in the box and it will trigger it and hopefully get a decent shot. So we're looking at the boxes, and I see this one box over to the side with this sticky note on it with 3 words that I'll never forget. It said, "Needs fixed, lion." And I'm pretty sure they weren't talking about the ones from Detroit. You like that one back there? I know you do. I also got to shoot with in-house photographer Mark Thiessen. He even let me use his $31,000 36 megapixel camera, which made my little 10.1 megapixel camera look like a toy you get from Toys R Us. My wish wasn't over after my day at Nat Geo. There were tours planned and places to see. I toured the Supreme Court, the National Zoo, and the Capitol. Each tour I felt like a special guest. My favorite tour was the Capitol. I got to meet senators, congressmen, and see secret rooms that if I told you about, I'd probably have to kill you. This day of tours was very exciting. My overall trip was out of the world, crazy awesome. The only bad part, though, is that it came to an end. But I have wonderful memories to last me a lifetime. I am so grateful to have had this incredible experience and plan on becoming a volunteer so I can help other kids have the same experience I had. I hope that my story has given you some glimpse into what a blessing the Make-A-Wish Foundation is. They are an incredible group of people who work tirelessly to make sure every detail is complete and it's the perfect wish. Your support to the Make-A-Wish Foundation will not only impact your life and heart, but will impact the lives and hearts of countless others. When you invest in a wish for a child, you not only bless that child, but the entire family. You don't just give them a trip, but give them memories that they will remember for the rest of their lives. Thank you so much, and God bless. Thank you.